So when you're looking at this book, How to Carve Pumpkins, what genre do you think this book is? Camila, what genre is this book?
Informational.
It is informational text. Why do you think that it's informational text? Why do you think that it's an informational text, Bella?
Because it's telling us how to carve pumpkins.
Because it's telling us how to carve pumpkins. It's helping us do what? What's that L word? Michael, we are learning. We are learning about something. And if you remember, informational text is all about learning. It is all about learning something. So this says perfect pumpkins. In autumn, pumpkins pop up everywhere. Just like sculptors use clay, you can carve pumpkins into interesting shapes, scenes, and characters. You just need some tools and your imagination. Pumpkins come in many colors and shapes. You'll find orange, red, green, and white pumpkins. They can be tall, short, flat, or bumpy. So we see that you can have a lot of different pumpkins, right? They can come in many colors and shapes. So this is Tricky Jack. People place jack-o'-lanterns in windows. They also place them on porches to greet visitors. This is a tradition around the fall holidays. The jack-o'-lantern tradition started with an old Irish legend about a man named Jack. Jack was a tricky man. When he died, heaven would not let him in. The devil didn't want him either. He was left to wander in darkness. All he had was a burning piece of coal for light. He placed it in a lantern carved from a turnip. He became known as the Jack of the Lantern, or jack-o'-lantern. So this is kind of they're telling us I can't think of the word now, a legend, right? Remember learning about those? They were telling us about a legend, right? About a story that gets passed down from generations. So they're telling us why or how jack-o'-lanterns came to be. So this is kind of a legend, and we learned about those. So whether this is true or not, whether that part is true or not, we don't know that, right? So this says you're going to need some basic tools to make a jack-o'-lantern. So you would need a paper, pencil, push pin, nail. You may need a grease pencil. You would need a spoon, an ice cream bowl, a sharp knife, a thin saw. So you could use a lot of different stuff to make a pumpkin, to carve a pumpkin. So you always want to make sure you have safety first, right? It's giving us a little, what is this? What would this be called? We learned about text features yesterday. Holly, what do you think this would be called?
A heading?
Not a heading. Starts with an F. Back. What do you think? Oh, wait.
Headings.
Oh, nope. Hold on. I think Sarah said it. Sarah, say it one more time.
Fact.
Fact box, right? So this would kind of be one of those little fact boxes that pops up that we would read to glean extra information from. So we would be getting extra information from this fact box. So this fact box is going to tell us all about safety. It's going to tell us all about what you do for safety. Annette, yes, you can go to the bathroom. All right, let's see. We're not going to pick a pumpkin. So making a plan. So this is all about how to make a plan before you start your pumpkin. So y'all want to know what we're going to do? I have a really fun activity for us. So we're actually going to we're going to carve, okay? But I say that very loosely. We're going to carve, but we're not going to actually carve. We're going to draw some pumpkins. So on your pumpkin, though, you are going to pick a book or a character. Okay, so someone from one of our fiction books that we've read or a fiction book that you've read by yourself. You could have read it last year in 2nd grade. You're going to just pick a character or a book, and you are going to actually make or carve, but you're really going to be drawing a pumpkin on Seesaw. Okay. So the activity is called Pumpkin Carving Creations. So you're going to pick a character or a book, and you're going to carve a pumpkin. So there's 6 different pumpkins for you to choose from. So you can pick any of them. And then you can use all the little different tools that Seesaw has, and you can carve or make/draw your pumpkin. And it's going to be a character or a story that we've read or that you've read. Yes, Aiden.
Can we do more than one?
If you want to do more than one, that's fine. Yes, Camila.
Can you actually carve all of the pumpkins on Seesaw?
Sure, if you have time. I don't know if you'll have time, but if you have time, you can.
Chandler,
Yes, Walter.
does it have to be from a book? Can it be from a show or something? A movie?
I'd rather it be from a book.
How are we supposed to
What if it's book/movie? What if there's a show?
If it's a book, oh, one person at a time, please. One person at a time. Walter, keep going.
So can it be like if it has a book and a show?
Yes, that's fine.
Sharon, can we draw on it?
Yes, that's what you're gonna do. So you would, so like I could make this black and I would draw on it.
Are you supposed to label your character?
So no, you do not have to label your character, because when we go into writing, you're actually then gonna write about what you drew. So for right now, you're just gonna draw or carve your pumpkin, okay? Using what we just kind of learned from reading our book. So we just kind of read that how-to. So from reading that, now you're gonna make your own pumpkin. Does that sound like fun? Y'all down to do that?